Welcome back to one of Archie Cochrane Ford's quick follow-up emails that we do through our video presentation. I'm Mike Weiland from Archie Cochrane Ford. I'm the Internet Manager, and I wanted to talk about a couple of things with you to kind of give you an update of what happened in the Cash for Clunker program at Archie Cochrane Ford and possibly around the United States. And then I wanted to kind of finish this whole thing up with giving you an idea on what our service department does on our vehicles, give you a quick glimpse of what our service department looks like, since most of you that do come in here and do your service work, really you never get an opportunity to check that part of our dealership out, and I just thought it'd be really a neat treat for you to see what actually goes on back there. First and foremost, Cash for Clunkers went pretty well at the dealership. We do have several the clunkers out there, and I will show you some of those. Kind of an exciting thing. Wow, there's some interesting cars that came in. Anyway, part of that as well is the program at the dealership did work fine, but what really happened in Billings, Montana and the surrounding areas is that you probably recall that the Stillwater mine somewhat got a shaft from the federal government, and the palladium that they once purchased, well, there's just a big ordeal over that, and we had a lot of people that were from the Stillwater area come in and trade in their Chevy and their Dodge products, which was, you know, we're always willing to take things like that in for trade, but it was more of a sense of pride in our community. And you know, it's really nice to see that not only do they come in and buy from us, and as from what I understand now, Ford is the biggest purchaser of palladium from the Stillwater area. So that's a great thing. It makes us feel good. And then on top of that, Ford actually has been doing some great things locally too. I know they sent somebody in for the food bank, and they had a little video downtown, and then Ford Motor Company donated some money to the food bank. So it's kind of a neat little gesture on their part, and I think they're really trying to do a good thing by you know, just kind of getting in with the locals and getting in with people across the United States, and having them try the products again for the most part. Good stuff. But anyway, I'll stop rambling on, and I'm going to take you outside and show you some of the clunkers that ended up coming in, and then we'll head out back and take a look in our service department, and you'll get an idea what goes on back there. See you then. Well, I'm outside here, and I kind of, like I said, I wanted to show you a little bit of the vehicles that ended up coming into this Cash for Clunkers program. I'm standing right next to a 1998 F-150 four-wheel drive. This truck qualified for the Cash for Clunkers program. I mean, you can see it's got decent tires on it, the body's nice and straight, but as far as value is concerned, it wasn't worth the $4,500. Unfortunately, this vehicle is going to be out of commission, and it won't be driving down the road any longer. But I also wanted to point out a couple more. If you look on down the line, you're going to see a whole bunch of these Cash for Clunker vehicles. You'll see Cadillacs down there. You'll see some old farm trucks. You know, just some older trucks that qualified for the program. Now, what I did want to also allude you to was the fact that we still haven't been paid for these yet, and so that's why they're sitting back here. Hopefully the government will get that program rolling and actually pay some of the dealerships across the country for the program that they put into place, and we're looking forward to that pretty soon. So again, this is our Cash for Clunker program. It officially ends on Monday. However, we still have our internal program going right now at Archie Cochrane Ford with our used vehicles. So I'm going to take you inside now. We're going to take a good look at what the service department does and give you a glimpse of where they're located in the dealership. We're standing in front of the Service and the Body Shop Center. When you drive into the dealership, you'll see this sign, and what you'll do is you basically park in front of both these two doors, and the service personnel are waiting in there. There's 3 teams. Let's go back there and take a quick look and see what it's all about. When you get to the service department, you generally will see 3 guys here waiting for you, but they knew I was coming, so they left. And what we do is we take the cars, we bring them inside here, and then what we'll do is we'll run them around the back and take you right into the service department. Okay, this is our service department. Someplace you usually never see, usually up front, taking a look out the window. But here's where it all happens. If you need your vehicle fixed, this is where it goes. There's a couple of teams back here working on your vehicle, trying getting it out in a timely fashion. But take a look, it's Friday afternoon, so there's not a whole bunch of guys back here, but you got a fair amount of guys working on your vehicles. This video update is complete for the month of August, and we look forward to giving you some more information on what's coming up with Archie Cochrane Ford in September. See you then.